and welcome to my channel. We're gonna start right away in the easy cross-legged seated position or Sukhasana in yoga. We're gonna find our stillness for a little bit. Close your eyes with me. We're gonna take a deep breath in through the nose. Exhaling out. One more time, just like that. Breathing in. Breathing out. Feeling your body, noticing your breath, wiggling your toes and your fingers. How are you feeling right now? And open your eyes. We're gonna take a deep breath in as we reach our hands up. Exhale, palms down to your forehead, hand down to your heart space. One more time, breathe in through the nose. Reach all the way up. And as you exhale, dropping the right hand down, and you're gonna stretch to the sides. Breathing in, coming back to center. Exhaling, other side. Just a gentle side body stretch here. Ooh. Back to your center. And we're gonna rotate the head and the neck to one direction. And then reversing. So good, pop. Bones are popping. All right, rolling the shoulders back for 3, for 2, and 1. Now rolling the shoulders forward, 3, 2, and 1. Finding our way into child's pose. Sitting on your heels, stretching your arms in front of you, dropping the forehead down. Wiggling your toes and your fingers. Really feeling each part of your body. Rolling your shins to the left and to the right. Good. Reaching your hands all the way to the right side. Ooh. It's so good to stretch back to that center. And then reach over to the left side. Good. Coming back to your center. Now pressing your hands firmly down as you roll your spine to your tabletop position, rounding and arching the back as you come back to that child's pose position. Again, rolling forward, rounding, rolling your spine back, arching, child's pose. Roll forward, spinal waves. Whew. Roll it back. Pairing it with your breath, whatever feels good for your body and your breath. Really feeling each vertebra move. Ooh. And push it all the way back. Good. Coming into your tabletop position, it doesn't have to be perfectly aligned here. Right knee will come up, bent knee, and you're gonna cross it behind the left. As you drop the shin, you're gonna push back to that child's pose, and then again, push it forward, untangle the leg, back to your tabletop, and then left leg this time crosses at the back of the right, so you can push back to child's pose. So we're doing this movement fluidly, coming back to your center, untangling the legs, crossing to the other side now, push back. Good. For 3, center, untangle, other leg, push back. Center, untangle, other leg, for 2, push it back. Push it forward, untangle, Left leg this time crosses behind the other leg. Push it back. Ooh. With each push back, I want you to get a little bit farther back. And then the other side for 1. Okay, this is going to be our last set. Push it forward. Untangle. And then cross to the other leg. Beautiful, and push it back. Press now, feeling that glutes pressing towards the heel if it reaches. It doesn't matter if it doesn't. And then push it forward, untangle the legs. Good, back to your center. I want you to have your hands a little bit more forward here. Good, so you're not aligned in the tabletop, right? From here, you're going to round your upper spine. Beautiful. Right knee towards your chest. Round, 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 shift forward and back to child's pose. So as you rest to child's pose, see that distance. I want you to fully extend your arms in front and then push back. I push forward, tabletop, left knee towards your chest, and then push it back. Good. Right knee to the chest, shift it forward and back. Left leg, knee to chest, push it back. Okay, this time as you bring the right knee towards the chest, you're going to really shift forward to cross that right leg. Now to the other leg. Good. Shoelace legs to push back. Beautiful. Push it forward, knee to chest, back to that tabletop. This time, left knee to the chest. Good. Shift forward, cross it to the other leg, shoelace as you push it back. Good. And then keep going. Pairing it with your breath. So I gave you 2 different options there to transition to that shoelace legs, right? And then notice how this simple internal rotation really actually has a lot to do with hip opening. Typically, we don't think of it as a hip opening because it's internally rotating, but it actually helps so much. Good. I'll meet you in your tabletop when you feel that, okay, that is good enough. Align yourself in your tabletop. I want you to wiggle your hips to the left and to the right, arching the back. Whew. And then now you're going to start to find that round or circle with the hips, right? Push it back to the left, forward to the right, and back. Keep going, making it fluid. Breathing. Good. Reversing the direction. Left, back, right, forward, left, back, right, forward, and keep going, making it fluid according to the pace of your breath. Ooh. Stretch some more. Your arms in front to your child's pose. Take a deep breath in, breath out. Good. Plant your hands firmly down. Shift your weight forward, right knee towards your chest, dropping it in front for your pigeon pose. Slide that back leg. Good. And then slide it again in front. Toes are pointing back. Drop to that tabletop position so you can get back to that knee, to the tabletop. Beautiful. Push back. As you push forward, you're going to do that on the other side. Left knee towards your chest. Slide it to your pigeon. Right knee will slide or right leg back. Pointed toes. Good. Sitting down, pigeon, finding that yummy back bend. And we're doing this fluidly, right? Finding your own pace. Untangling back to tabletop. Shift back. Shifting forward, knee to chest, other leg this time, dropping it to pigeon. Left leg will slide back. Ooh, opening the groin area, back bending, looking up. Good. Exhaling as you slide back to tabletop. Untangle the leg. Good. Left knee towards your chest as you shift back and forward. Inhale. Good. Exhale, sliding to pigeon. Inhale, back bending, looking up. Exhale to slide that back leg. Ooh, tabletop. Beautiful. Push back. Inhale forward. Notice the pace of your breath with the movement, right? Okay, shifting again the other side, sliding that back leg. Ooh, this time we're gonna pair with back knee bending. Good. Then toe to head, it doesn't have to touch. And come back to pigeon. Slide the back leg towards that tabletop. Right knee will come back to your tabletop. Beautiful. I have my knees together here. Push it back. Finding your fluid movement with your breath. Ooh, right knee bends. Toe up. Back bend. We're not rushing. Just slide that back leg and then forward tabletop. Good. We're gonna do one more set with the bent knee version. When you're ready, just push it back and forward, knee to chest, drop the shin in front so you can slide the back leg, pigeon pose. Good. Back knee will bend, touch the toe to the head, drop, slide the back leg in front. Good. Untangle back to tabletop, push it back. And then forward again, left knee this time to your pigeon pose. Ooh, slide it back. Toe to head. Drop. Slide the back leg in front and back to your tabletop. Ooh, now notice your wrist there, got a little bit of a warm up. You're gonna drop the tops of your palms down, fingertips facing towards you. Shift your weight forward and back. Forward and back. Keep going. You can close the fist as you shift back and open the fist as you shift your weight forward. Keep going. Good. All right. Hands or fingertips will face left and right, wrists to touch. Shift your weight to the right, shift your weight to the left. Shift your weight forward, shift your weight back. Okay, now you're gonna draw a circle with your wrists, one direction, whatever direction. You're gonna reverse that in a little bit. And reverse. Beautiful. About 3 circles here. And 1. All right. Woo. Shake the hands and your arms. Good. All right. Now we're gonna have our hands next to our thighs, coming to this Vajrasana or thunderbolt pose, sitting on our heels. You're going to shift your weight a little bit forward and drop and lift the knee. So see if you could come to the fingertips or flatten your palms down, whatever works for you to lift the knees up. Toes are gonna be pointing back. And drop the shins and knees, sit back Vajrasana. Again, shift your weight forward. Good. Really press firmly down with your hands or fingertips to lift the knees up. That's a little bit of a core work. 3, 2, and 1. Drop, Vajrasana. And one more time. Shift forward, push all the way, knee towards your chest. Ooh, suck your belly in. Strong core, hold. 3, 2, and 1. Come all the way down to your Vajrasana. And last one, we're gonna attempt to fold all the way up. If you're having a hard time with the tops of the toes pointing back or feet, then you want to flip your toes. Okay, shift your weight forward. Good. Press firmly down so you can lift the knees up. 3, 2, and 1. All the way, straighten the knees. Forward fold, Uttanasana with toes pointing back. Now you're gonna flip one toe at a time to come onto your feet. Ooh, so good, Uttanasana. Big toes will touch. Splay your heels out, left and right. Good. I want you to grab the backs of your ankles. Try to find your balance here. Ooh, we're gonna stretch differently at the backs of the legs. Good. From here, obviously, if this is very hard for you, you could always drop the hands down, okay? Just know that there's no pushing, just do where you can. From here, you're going to now lift the toes up. So your ball of your feet are firmly rooting down. We're engaging the legs for 3, 2, and 1, and the feet to drop. Now you're gonna lift and then pivot. Right foot first, heel is firmly going to root down, so you could have the toes to point out. And then the left. Good. Now you're in this V-shaped position and we're gonna stretch here. You could continue to bend your knees if it's very, very hard for you to straighten, right? So if you have a bend in your knees, making sure you're gluing your belly to your thigh and then shift forward and back. Otherwise, if you have straight knees, then you can just shift forward and back. Good. Warming up the legs. From here, hands in front, you're going to heel toe your feet. Boom. Heels will point out, toes towards your midline. And now you are in a wide or wider stance. My heels are now at the edges of the mat, left and right, and I'm shifting my weight left and right. Good. You could look back here, look to your leg as you shift your weight, left leg, right leg. Beautiful. Keep going. All right. Okay, drop your knees down and curl your toes under, sit on your heels. From this position, we're going to lift the knees up with the curled toes under, so it's gonna look like this, right? So same thing, but this time curled toes under. You could have the option to be on your fingertips this way, right? So see which one is harder or easier for you. Lifting the knees for 5, drop, 4, drop, 3, drop, 2, drop, 1. Stay here, crawl your fingertips towards you where you can find your balance to let go of the hands. You're going to try to really sit on your heels with your heels lifted. Good. No pushing. If you can't, then that's okay. Just drop the heels, hands in front, straighten your legs or arms rather. 3, 2, and 1, drop the fingertips down, find your balance, engage your core here. Now try to see if you can balance by letting go of the hands down to the mat, hands in front, for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. If you get tired, you can drop the heels here. Otherwise, if you're strong enough, we are gonna go stand up from this position. Hands in front for 3, 2, and 1, coming all the way up, finding your Utkatasana or chair pose. You could drop the heels here, otherwise you could continue to lift it with me. Chair pose, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hands to touch, coming all the way up to your mountain pose. Good job. Inhale as you reach your hands overhead. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Bending one knee at a time here, gluing your belly or the half belly to your thigh. Looking forward and a little bit up to keep your chest lifted. Good. I want you to get a flat back. Anterior tilt with your pelvis. You're sticking out your butt. You're gonna crawl your fingertips in front to find your downward facing dog. Good. Step your legs to your down dog. Feet together. Shift forward to high plank. Whoop. Shift it back, downward dog. As you shift forward, I want you to hollow the upper body. Squeeze the glutes down. And then shift it back. Release the glutes, downward facing dog. Inhale forward. Plank, squeeze, hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Ooh, relax the glutes. Push it back. Downward facing dog. Ooh, feet together. We're gonna come to our 3-legged dog. Right leg starts first. Inhale, lift it up. Good. Exhale, bend the knee, flex the foot, open the hips to face the right side. Stay for a few breaths. Good. Straighten the leg, three-legged dog. Square your hips, knee to chest. Tap the left wrist, opposite wrist, and then the right armpit. Send it high. You're drawing the diagonal shape. Keep going. Last one. Back to three-legged dog. Push it all the way up. Breathe in. Breathing out, step it outside of the right hand. Lizard lunge, drop the back knee down, open the right knee out to the sides. Look up. You could have that left foot up, so you could grab it with the right hand. Otherwise, you could just stay to where you want to get that stretch. Good. Whew. Drop the right hand down. Good. Curl the back toes under, lift the back knee, hollow your body. Hold 3, 2, and 1. Right knee towards your chest. Push it all the way up. Three-legged dog. Inhale. Exhale, taking our vinyasa. Good. Inhale, shifting your weight forward. You can always drop the knee here. Otherwise, chaturanga. Upward dog. Downward facing dog. Feet together, preparing to lift the left leg up. Breathing in. Breathing out, bending the knee, flexing the foot, opening the hip to the left side. Staying and finding your breath. When you're ready, inhaling, squaring the hips, stretch the leg, three-legged dog. Good. Exhale, knee to chest. Tap the right wrist this time, and then the left armpit. Whew. Keep going. On our last one, we're going to lift it up, three-legged dog, big breath in. Exhaling, step it outside of the left hand. Lizard lunge, bending the knee, dropping the back knee down, and pushing the left knee out to the side. Look up. Option to grab the back foot if you like. To keep that super stretch. Circle that left hand up and down, back to your lizard lunge. Right foot will be curled under, lift the knee, hollow the body, hold 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You're just gonna take a big step with that left leg sa plank, hold 10. Squeeze the glutes, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, hollow, 2, and 1. Push it back, a downward facing dog. Rolling the spine forward, steadying your breath as you wave your spine. You're gonna keep going until you feel steady with your breath rhythm. Slowing down your breath. Good, feet together. Right leg lifts up, breathing in. Breathing out, knee to your chest. Step it inside of your right hand. Good. Finding our crescent lunge, reach the hands up. Exhaling to cactus, bending the arms for 5. Inhale. 4. Exhale, 3. Inhale up. 2. Last one. 1, all the way, dropping that back knee down. Good. Untuck the back toes. You're gonna pivot the back foot to turn and point the foot to the right side. Good. We're now in this awkward shape, like a half frog, gate pose, or whatever you wanna call it. Have your hands clasped in front of you. We're gonna lean to the right leg, 4, 5. Center, 4. Center, 3. Center, 2. And on our last one, we're holding it here. Try to go deeper. 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Center. This time, right shoulder or whatever leg is on that side or front. You're going to hook it inside. Beautiful. Right hand will now thread underneath that same leg to plant the right hand outside of the right foot. Okay, shifting your weight forward and back. Keep doing what we did earlier, but this time with the arm underneath. Good. And as you shift it back, try to aim for that right leg to be as straight as possible, right? It's gonna be impossible because of the hand, but I want you to get that stretch. Keep going. Beautiful. Okay, from here, if you've been practicing with me a lot, you know this is Vishvamitrasana. Next, we're gonna do the full and the half, but first we're gonna do half version or variation with that knee down on the mat. Okay, so to do this, you're gonna lean forward, coming to the tippy toes of the right foot. Heel is lifting up. You're going to really root down your right hand firmly on the mat. This way, you're leaning yourself to that right arm. And then you're going to lift that right foot. See if you could actually bend the knee, grab it instantly with the left hand, right? So if it's hard, right, just do that fast. From here, shifting forward as you stretch the right leg. Vishvamitrasana, look up, hold 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, drop. If you didn't make it to that full straight, whatever works like this is already working on a lot, okay? Drop the foot down, good. And then pivot the back foot now, to point back. Untangle that arm, and then you're gonna stretch the right knee, coming to your half splits. So coming forward, bending the knee, and then straightening the knee. Keep going. We're gonna be lubricating and feeling super, super woman with her flexibility on the hips. How are you feeling? Right, get a feel of the right leg versus your left. Keep going. Whew. Now we're gonna add in, okay? From here, half splits are the Hanumanasana, okay? You're going to try to really simultaneously shift forward, right, the bent knee, and then the other leg will point back if you're now facing this way, right, what we did earlier. And then as you come back to half splits, drop the left hand down. You could drop both hands if you need to. You're gonna come back here. Good. All right, so doing this motion repeatedly. Okay, half split, straighten the front knee, coming to this funky gate post. Let's call it a funky gate post because it's kind of like a gate post, right? And then back to half splits. Keep going. Face here, opening, squeezing, and then back to half splits. Good. All right, now I'll meet you here. Push more to that right knee. Whew. So now it's a lot opening, right? So notice where you're at. If your knee is in line with the hips, see if you could shift more forward or you could open it up some more. There's no right or wrong here. We're opening the groin and the hips. Good. Drop the right elbow to the right knee. Left hand sweeps up. It's kind of like a side angle now. Good. But with the knee bent. Or drop down, stretching. Good. From here, the diagonal line, you're going to form that rainbow shape. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Circle and cartwheel the arm. Left hand drops down on the mat. The right hand will follow as you drop the hand. Whoa! Kick the right leg. Gate pose. Stretch to the other side. Navel in. So if you feel like this, right, puffing out, core is going to be strong. Rib cage down and in. Now stretch here. Good. Holding that lifted leg. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Drop the hand down, right hand. So now you're going to drop that back foot. We're now facing the opposite side of the mat, and you're going to step the left leg back, coming to your high plank. Adjust yourself. Protract, hollow the body, squeeze the glutes down, hold 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Push it all the way back to your downward facing dog. Now I want you to really close your eyes. Get a feel of your body. Big breath in. Breath out. Now, obviously, you will feel the right legs like, ooh, super lubricated, right? We're gonna do similar feeling on the left leg, but changing it up a little bit, right? You know how it is, you guys. I love changing things up because I get bored easily. All right. When you're ready, we're gonna inhale to lift the left leg up. Breathing in. Good. Breathing out, knee to chest. From here, you're gonna shift forward first and then shift it back again, 3-legged dog. Okay, so from here, knee to chest, 3-legged dog, and then knee to chest again, and then cross it on top or inside of the other leg. For the eagle legs, we're just going to do some twists, right? So the right heel will face to the left side, circle the arm or right arm up, and as you bend the knee, eagle legs, side plank. Keep doing this. And last circle. Drop the right hand down. Good. Knee to chest. Step it inside of the left hand. Coming into our crescent lunge. Reach. Inhale. Exhale. Cactus lower for 5. Inhale. 4. Inhale. 3. 2, last one. 1, all the way, drop the back knee down. Ooh, stretch some more. Maybe hands will now be on top of the left knee. Good. Really push down the groin, the hips. You feel that like, ooh. Now scoop it up, right? Navel in. Drop the right hand down. We're just gonna do some twists. Left hand sweeps all the way up, breathing in. Breathing out here. Good, just a quick one. Left hand drops down, changing it up, right? We're gonna straighten the front knee. Ardha Hanuman. Good, flex the foot. Maybe toe will really reach the toe towards the shin. Good. Shift forward, Anjaneyasana. Shift it back, Ardha Hanumanasana. Go, keep doing that. And I want you to get a feel, like at your own pace. You can do this slow or fast, whatever works for your breath right now. Right, and now really get a feel of the hips. We're going to drop the right hand down, shift forward, and then we're gonna circle the hips. Left, back to the right and forward. It's a little bit of an awkward feeling of the rotation, but we're doing it. Good. Stretch the knee in front and then bend it forward, pivot the back foot, toe will point now back if you're facing the side now, right? Same thing what we did earlier. We're now in this funky gate pose, if you will. Hands will clasp in front and then you're gonna lean to the left leg for 5. Back to center, 4. Good, keep going, 3. Inhale, center, 2, exhale to lean, and 1, hold it there, open the hips, squeeze a little bit the glutes in front. Ooh, you feel that, the burn. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, coming all the way back to your center. Left elbow will drop towards the left knee. Right hand reaches up, inhale. Exhale, side angle variation, stretch. You could even clasp your hands here for a full stretch. You feel the difference from here versus the one on the elbow. What works best? This is definitely harder to balance and it's like ripping your inner thighs, right? Versus over here. Stay. Catch your breath, steady the breath. Good. Now we're gonna change it up. Cartwheeling the arms. Right hand up first and dropping it down. Left hand sweeps up. Kick the leg. Gate pose. Hold. 3, 2, 1. Drop the foot down. We're changing it up. You're cartwheeling the arms again. Woo! Now you're gonna face the left leg as you pivot that back foot to face back. Ardha Hanumanasana. Slide the heel in front towards you to where you can get your half splits. Beautiful. Now we're gonna do that repeatedly. Shift forward, bend the front knee. Right foot will now pivot, okay, to turn to the back side. If you face the sides, good. Right hand drops down, kick it up, gate pose. Now we're gonna do that fluidly. Do it at your own pace. Woo, cartwheel the arms, coming to bent knee first in front, and then pivoting the back knee to get to your Ardha Hanumanasana. Beautiful. Front knee bends, pivot that back foot now to face the left side or the back if you're now here, and then cartwheeling the arms, gate pose, kick it up, hold. 3, 2, 1. Left hand drops all the way down. Drop the foot, woo! Bend the front knee. Now you feel, see, even wherever you face, right, you should feel very mobile with hips. You want your hip socket to be really 360 degree, right? That's how you lubricate it. Good. Pivot the back knee. Toe will point back. Ardha Hanumanasana, stretch the front knee. Beautiful. Keep going. Front knee bends, pivot. Good. Cartwheeling the arms, gate pose. Bam. Cartwheeling the arms again back to that front knee bends, pivoting the back knee. Woo. Intense, huh? And then straighten. Which do you like better? Doing it again so you get used to the transition. Shift forward, bent knee, woo! Right foot points to the left, cartwheeling the arms, gate pose, bam. Now this time we're gonna hold it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Upper hand, come onto the waistline. Good. Sending that left leg in front. Woo, intense. And then to the sides. Good. 4, 3. We're going to even that out to the other side. 4, 2. 4, 1. To the sides. Drop it down. Left hand will drop all the way down to face now your right leg. And then pivoting. The right foot will now be both pointing back. Good. From here, step the right leg back. Woo. High plank, hold, squeeze the glutes. 4, 10, 9, 8, 7, hollow the body. 6, 5, 4, hollow, hollow, hollow. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Drop the knees down, push it back. Child's pose to rest for a little bit. All right. From here, child's pose, lift your head up. As you come to tabletop, you're going to send your knee towards your chest. Immediately, we're going to do the right knee. Okay? Whoop. Again, drop and right knee. Whoop. One more time. I want you to get that fluidly. Boom. Beautiful. From here, you're going to drop that right knee down. Good. Left leg will now be straight, right? See, it's like a little bit of an awkward shape. From here, I want your hands in front. Good. We're gonna drop the chest and shin. So like your wrist should be in line with the shoulders. Shift forward, sliding that back foot, chest and shin down. Kick the leg up. Good. Drop and do it again. 4, 3. It's kind of like a push-up, but it's a back bend. 2, 1. Good. From here, swapping sides, tops of your feet are planted down as you get to the other leg, upward facing dog. Good job. Who drop the knee, push back, child's pose. We're doing that on the other leg, left knee up, woo, back, knee to chest, 4, 2, back down. And last one, and drop, whoo, or rather, here. Heel to bum, good. Back foot will now still be planted down and lift the knee up, right? Same thing, and then from here, you're gonna scoot your hands in front, there. Or just to where it's comfortable for you to do the same thing, right? From here, shift forward, kick the leg up, chest and chin down for 3. Push-ups for 2. And 1, hold it here, 3, 2, and 1. Drop the left shin this time, push it all the way back, and see if you could keep that right leg hovered tabletop. Good. From here, we're gonna change it up, but what we did on the left leg. So we're going to slide it to the right side. Good. Drop it down, and we're coming to our gate pose from this angle. Right hand up. Good. Kick the right leg up. Good. Hold it here. You could have your right hand anywhere you like, or the waist. 5, 4, 3, 2, lift, lift, lift the leg. 1, slide it in front and to the sides for 3, for 2, 1. Woo. Now this time, dropping it in front, bending the front knee. Good job. And then hands drop down, curl the back toes under, lift the back knee up, and front knee will now be straight, finding your pyramid pose. Inhale, flatten your back. Exhale to fold to that right leg. Okay, now I want you to get a feel of the body. Is it even? Maybe not yet, because we haven't done the Vishvamitrasana on the left leg, right? So you're gonna shift your weight forward, simultaneously bending the front knee. Don't lose that belly and thigh connection. Again, shift it back, straighten the knee, shift it forward. Good. Shift it back, shift it forward. From here, you're gonna pivot to turn to the left side, skandasana, side lunge. Good. Inhale, you could always have a help with a hand. Shift up. Other side, skandasana. Good. Exhale here. Whew. How are you feeling? All right. From this position, we're just stretching. You can pulse if you need a little bit more feeling of that room to stretch, right? Sliding that right foot in close to you. Good. And then bending the right knee to lean down. Good. We're changing it up. From here, drop the right hand down in front. You're going to now pivot that right foot, whoop, to point back, right? See where you're at. From here, just fix yourself to get into that, what we did earlier, frog pose, or side angle, whatever you want to call this pose, right? Whew, lean to the left leg and up. Now I want you to really close your eyes. Feel your hip sockets, your inner thighs, your glutes, your adductors, your quads, right? And lean to the left leg. Left arm will now hook. So shoulder inside of the left knee, straighten the front or the left leg. Slow and steady, left hand or arm will thread underneath the left leg. Left hand plants firmly down next to the left foot. Shift forward, bend the knee, and doing this repeatedly. So see this moment of like connection, the side belly glued to the thigh, right? Same thing as what we're doing when we are doing, you know, what I did earlier. So I'm saying to not lose this belly and thigh, so keep doing that, just showing you. But same concept, but you're just touching the obliques, right? And see that feeling when you touch this, this has a lot of room for you to really get mobile legs, the hip sockets at least. Okay, keep going. See, because of that, I mean, you feel it, right? So as you do that, feel it. It's super intense, right? So you're following your torso, the shape of that left leg. Whew. Okay, from here, adjust yourself. You could literally curl that right toes under, whatever works for you for Vishvamitrasana. We're gonna do it on the left leg this time. So see if you like the curled toes under more or the pointing back. Okay, from here, left leg, if you lean or sit on your heel, you will notice that you can easily lift that leg to pick it up, right? So this version, the first version we did, this one to this is a lot harder, right? So get a feel. So now you can do a trick here to lean or sit on the right heel, right? From here, fold, left knee bends, grab the outer edge of the left foot with the right hand, woof. Knee will really bend as you come all the way. So it's gonna be a simultaneous actions, right? Lifting the hips from the heel to stretch the left leg. Vishvamitrasana, look up, hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Who's slow and controlled, you're always having that slow exit. Sandwich the left arm with the left leg, right? Lean forward. Your thigh should be above the elbow. So crawl it as high as you can. Bend the front elbow as you drop the right hand down. You're gonna come to this right leg to pivot that knee. Woohoo! Lift, kind of like a lizard lunge, but you're in almost like a flying pigeon. Okay, from here, you could either stay here. Otherwise, if you want to get to the flying pigeon, you're gonna bend the elbows, shift forward. So chaturanga arms. Woo, lean, lift the right leg, hold 3, 2, smile, 1, slide it down, pigeon pose. Ooh. Now wiggle yourself. Ooh. Now it's gonna be fun to do the compass pose after everything that we did. See if you are so much better doing this routine before the compass pose, right? Because I know a lot of the compass pose are like sometimes intense if it's always in the very beginning, but I love the compass pose in the beginning to really open up. Okay, drop the forearms down, stay here. We're gonna rest for a little bit. All right, come all the way up to help yourself up. Good. Right leg will swing, woo, in front of the other, stacking your knees, finding your shoelace legs. So wiggle yourself here, left and right. Good. From here, you're gonna have your hands behind, okay, and then leaning back. You could literally lift the knees, whatever works for you. We're gonna swap sides with the shoelace without the help of your hand. So it's gonna look like this, whoop, 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 whoop. Okay, so just try. Keep going and doing that so you can get used to no hands. Swap, good. Doing this actively just helps so much, with your legs, flexibility and mobility as always. Woo, good, keep going. Last one. Or wherever you started, I want you to end the opposite leg. So left knee on top. Okay, from here, we're now gonna take our compass pose. Okay, grabbing the outer edge of the left foot with the opposite hand. Good, hooking the knee to the shoulder, straightening that left leg. Good, now welcome to your compass pose. Good, you could play with that left hand to swing to the left and right. So finding what works best for your bone structure. Feel good with your stretch, right? So the side body should be stretching. The left side, or at least for me, whatever leg you're lifting, is scrunched to really get that deep compass pose. Good, and my left butt cheek is lifted. We're just holding. Good. And then drop. So I'm going to show you how to transition from compass to a full Vishvamitrasana. But I want you to feel super lubricated first before we do that, okay? Now from here, shoelace, drop the hands behind. We're swapping sides like what we did, boom, and swap. Cute, good job. Now we're gonna grab the outer edge of the right foot with the left hand, straighten the right knee, and see if you could swing it, boom. Swing it to the right side, boom, with the straight knee. One more time, good. From that full opening, wherever you are, lift that right leg Now see if you could balance by leaning yourself or your weight now to the left leg so you could let go of that right hand, right? So lean to that left leg, let go. Right hand will now thread to that arm and leg, right, in between, so you could hook. Right shoulder will be inside of the right knee. Beautiful. Right hand can be anywhere here to support you. Welcome to your compass pose. Smile. Good. Hold, and we're staying here. To help so much with mobility and flexibility, you can screw yourself to the left side and then to the right. Right? So this, you'll be surprised how the simple routine really helps with flexibility, right? Because everything is super interconnected. Be mindful, don't fall like me, right? So you will feel that as you work on your spine, your legs, super interconnected, you want them always synergistically be stretching or mobilizing. All right, when you're ready, I'm gonna show you how to transition from here to Vishvamitrasana. Okay, so I'll show you what we did earlier. So when you plant the right hand down, right? So you're gonna come to lifting. So this left foot, the other foot will now come up, right? So it's gonna look like this, boom and boom, right? So now you're in this Vishvamitrasana variation with the bent knee. I'm gonna drop that again. You can relax for a little bit because that was very intense. And then we're just gonna crawl the left leg to straight for the full Vishvamitrasana. Otherwise, that's a very, very intense transition. You don't need to do it. You could keep the knee bent, like what I showed you just now. All right? All right, from here, again, compass when you're ready. Good. Reach for that right hand all the way to your Vishvamitrasana position. And then left foot will now come up. Knee will be up. So this can be anywhere that is comfortable for you to lift your bum so you could get here, Vishvamitrasana. Beautiful. From here now, drop that right foot down and then scoot, scoot, scoot that left leg, right? From this position, let's do the flying pigeon first here so that's a little bit even out, just in case you want to even it out. And then plant the hands firmly down again. Right foot will now be here. You could just literally do this, bend elbows, and then stay there for flying pigeon if you cannot fly yet, right? But if you can fly, then we're gonna do it and hold for 3, 2, and 1. Whew, drop. And full on Vishvamitrasana, grab the outer edge of the right foot. Good. 3, 2, lift the hips. 1, drop. Good. Coming to our skandasana. Side lunge. Inhale up. Switch sides. Exhale down. Good. Doing that on here, right? If you want to transition from here, we're gonna do the reverse. So Vishvamitrasana and then compass pose. Let's do it. It's fun. All right. Now from here, side lunge. Hands in front. Lift your bum. Left hand will now thread underneath the left leg. Good. From this position, you're just gonna pivot yourself to face now the left leg. There. All right. Now, left hand will plant firmly down outside of the left foot, and then the back heel will now pivot towards your midline. Good. From here, lean to that left arm, so you could lift yourself, whoop, grab the outer edge of the left foot, and try to straighten, finding your Vishvamitrasana here. Doesn't have to be perfectly straight wherever you are in your practice. Hold 3, 2, and 1. Bend the knee, slide it down here. Ooh, and then from here, that right leg will bend, and then compass pose here. Good. Which transition do you prefer? The first one or this one? The other one's a little bit awkward because you kind of walk your way to get to the full Vishvamitrasana, right? Whew. And then twisting, twisting. Good. And then we're gonna get into our fire log. So stacking both shins on top of each other. Left leg is on top for me. Good. And then open the butt cheeks. Wiggle yourself left and right. Lean forward. doing some twist. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, palms to touch, twist, elbow to foot. Good. Look up to the right side. We're staying here. This is our rest. A little bit of a twist. 3, 2, twist, twist, twist. Chest lifts up. Look up. 1. Back to your center. Swapping sides. Right shin will now be on top of the left. Inhale as you reach your hands up. Exhale to twist, palms to touch, elbow to foot. Look up. Right, back to center, and we are ending in a headstand. Or you can do whatever inversions you like. Okay, I'm gonna do a straddle press here. So we're just gonna come onto our headstands, whatever you want. Okay, I want to really do this too. You've seen me do this many, many times, right? Knee will drop down, flex foot, toes are up, right? Opposite. From here, boom. You will notice this, how much you've opened up with each try. So if you practice this simple movement, right, like this, you will notice how much you can open up with your knee with each practice. All right. Now this is gonna be so breezy to press up into a straddle, whatever inversion you like. Let's do some headstands, right? So I'm just gonna do some straddle press, and this is such a perfect way to get into straddle presses, or this, at least the whole routine. Wait, my necklace. All right, whatever shape you want to do, I'll meet you down low. All right, pressing my way, straddle to headstand, and then gonna do some lotus. Bending the right knee, sliding my foot to the other leg to get that line, and then finding my lotus pose. Whew. Good. Knee opens up. When you open up in lotus, you'll notice this is really such a very deep hip opening, inverted. All right, and then letting go of or untangling the legs, and I'll meet you same way we entered, straddle position. Ooh, flatten your back. Inhale. Good. And exhale to fold all the way down. Ooh, maybe reaching your arms behind. Ooh. All right. Yeah, and as always, you could end laying down in your favorite Shavasana. I'm just gonna face you so I could end the video. Whew. Take a deep breath in, breath out. As always, you could stay in Shavasana as long as you like. Thank you so much for practicing with me. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know what you want to hear from me next, and make sure to like the video, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye! Ooh. Yes!